Last year, I started a faceless channel that ended up making $20,000 in 30 days just from ad revenue alone. And even better, it still makes thousands of dollars a month in affiliate commissions. All without recording videos, without showing face, and by using a brand new strategy that literally no one talks about online. And once I shared this inside my community, these are some of the results my students got. So today, I want to walk you through the entire 10 steps process. Just a disclaimer though, I've been doing YouTube for 15 years, so none of this is going to be easy or fast. And most of what I'm about to show you goes against everything you've ever been thought about making money on YouTube, because I found a way to benefit from YouTube even from day one. Alright, so there's actually a new way to do faceless YouTube and no one really talks about it. So lately, I've been noticing more and more of these hybrid faceless channels that are not personal brands, they're not completely faceless, they're something in between, they are hybrid, they're actually just using AI avatars. So this is not a real human, this is AI generated person. We can see that also here, it's synthetic content, but it acts as a personal brand. Therefore, people trust it a lot more. Like, for example, they started only 4 days ago and immediately got 100,000 views. And I mean, literally in just 4 days of starting, they're already doing $3,000 from ad revenue. And there's also these AI avatar channels that promote different products, either that they own or as an affiliate. And look, I know for a fact that even small AI avatars that don't get a lot of views actually make tons of money in commissions as affiliates. We can see that through different platforms. Step number one is to pick a boring but rich niche. You see, there's actually lots of different niches that someone can start in with YouTube. I actually have a list of 700 channels that are making $3,000 a month. These are all completely faceless channels. I mean, this one also started out pretty recently and they're doing 15K a month. And there are some crazy channels on this list that are mainly using AI. Again, this one started just 2 weeks ago. Their first video got 1 million views. Their second video got 10 million views, all AI generated content. However, I personally like to stick with channels that solve a problem so I can sell a product, because even with millions of views, there is a cap to how much you would make from ad revenue. But when I sell a product, even with a lot less views, I can make more. And what I like to do is I like to copy what personal brand channels are doing, and I would just do it as a AI influencer. So technically I would run a faceless channel doing pretty much the same thing as that person does, as there is proven demand. I mean, here I can see that this lady hasn't posted in 5 months, and even then she wasn't getting a lot of views, but she sells a product that is $37 a month. There's 2.4 thousand people paying that. That's around $88,000 a month from that channel actively, even though she's not even posting anymore. Step number two is to build an AI influencer as the face of your channel. Now, the reason top AI influencer creators can go viral consistently is because they're making genuinely high quality content that people actually want to watch. Now, here's how to actually create these hyper realistic avatars. Step number one, you would find a reference image. That can be from your favorite YouTuber, an image from Pinterest or Instagram. Step number two, go over to ChatGPT, click on the plus icon, add photos and files, upload that photo or screenshot, and then say create a detailed JSON prompt that would allow me to replicate this image in 16:9 ratio. Once you get that JSON prompt, copy that with one press of a button, and then go over to Google Gemini, paste that inside of this box, select Nano Banana Pro, so just right over here, and once you have it, submit it, and you'll get a realistic image back. You can now download that with one press of a button. Step number three is to find outlier video ideas, and one of the best ways to do this is to just go to a competitor channel that is posting similar content to what you want to post, and then take a screenshot of their latest videos, as many as possible. Then head over to ChatGPT, upload that screenshot, and then simply say, give me 5 unique YouTube video ideas for this channel in the same style, same format, and same niche, and then it will spit out these kinds of video ideas. Again, something that's similar, that already performed well on that channel, but you're not stealing exactly word for word what they've used. I mean, for example, I really like this video idea. Step number four, now we need to use AI to write viral YouTube scripts. And for this, I'm gonna use a free tool. It's called Notebook LM. It's made by Google, completely free. When you open this up, click on create a new notebook, and then here you can add different resources. You're gonna click on websites and YouTube links, and then you're gonna go to a channel that you're trying to replicate. Now, I use this free Chrome extension called Grab It, so I can copy multiple links at once. Essentially, I can just highlight all of these videos. I've copied them, and then I go back here, I can paste them all at once to give as much context to this AI tool, because I'm trying to create something similar. Then I'll just paste in this prompt, write a new unique 2000 plus words YouTube script for a video, and then I'll grab one of these video titles. I'm gonna use this because I really like the video idea and I think it would perform well. And as I submit that, Notebook LM will analyze all of these videos will copy the style of speaking, and then it will write a new unique script for my new unique video idea. And I mean, check this out. This is insane quality, and it's way better and more realistic than ChatGPT. And even better, it's completely free. Step number 5, now you need something to sell. And if you don't have your own products to sell and promote, then you can just find to promote something as an affiliate. So I would go to VOP, I would go to affiliates on the left hand side, go to refer buyers, and there's a lot of different affiliate programs. So I'm going to select industry type to be health and wellness in this case, and this will give me a lot of different offers that I could promote. When I find something that I like and that gives high commissions, for example, this one gives 40% commission per sale, I would just click on become an affiliate. And like if this product is $100 or $200, I would make $80 per sale. And all I gotta do is grab my link here. This is where it takes people to. It is a $200 course. Again, I get $80 per sale without having to create anything. I just have to promote it with my YouTube channel. Step number 6, now we need to animate this AI character. So I'm gonna go to this tool called HeyGen. I will then go to avatars on the left hand side and then simply click on create a virtual character, upload a photo of this AI influencer that we've developed earlier, then go back and grab the script that was written for me by Notebook LM, give her a name, and then choose which voice you want her to go with. And once that loads, select that AI avatar, use in video. On the left hand side, paste your script from Notebook LM, click auto split so it splits the scenes, and now my video will be 13 minutes long, which is perfect. I'll just generate it. Step number 7. Now, when I started my first profitable faceless channel from ad revenue, I made only $2,000 my first month. And that's not bad, but I was only able to make money from ad revenue my first month because I was monetized from day one. I shared exactly how I did it for free inside of my free community, and there's this class over here. But keep in mind that ad revenue is not the only way to make money from videos. In fact, I've made a lot more, a lot faster when I focused on other income streams rather than ad revenue. And even one of my students from Online Business Club did $4.2 thousand from a relatively smaller channel just from a single brand deal. So here's how you can get started with brand deals if you have a smaller audience. First of all, you want to create a simple media kit that shows your audience demographics, engagement rates, and any previous results you've achieved. Secondly, you want to reach out to 10 to 20 companies per week that sell products your audience would actually want. I mean, here's an example that my team sends. And if you want to see a brand deal in action, here's a faceless channel over here. We can see includes a paid promotion. So they've been sponsored by Masterworks, and we can see them promoting that company right here. Step number 8. Now, once you have a profitable channel, scaling becomes much easier. I mean, I currently run 16 faceless channels because it's kind of all automated, and I try to keep each channel slightly similar to each other so I can cross promote them. For example, if I had a faceless channel that talks about history, then I would also have a faceless channel that talks about specific time in history, like the medieval times. And then I would create another similar channel that would talk about a different period in history, but also still slightly related, so I can use all of those channels to promote each other. Step number 9, you want to forget about shorts. I mean, the main reason I managed to make over $20,000 from a relatively small channel is because my videos were extremely long, so I could put more ads. I mean, literally, some of them were over 2 hours long. So only focus on long form videos, but understand the pros and cons, because honestly, it's not for everybody. I mean, first of all, for pros, if you're good enough with long form YouTube, it's the best way to make money online. You can consistently start new channels and make them go viral and print a good amount basically whenever you want. I even told my parents when I dropped out of school that I would never needed to get a job again because I knew how to do YouTube long form. And then I started a ton of different channels to prove that. Now, for some cons, especially if you're a complete beginner, long form can be a little bit hard. It sometimes takes time to make great long form videos that are over 8 minutes long. It can also cost a lot of money, and even for me, I can spend up to $1,000 before I see a return on some of the channels. Despite this though, you can definitely blow up long form channels even without spending money if you are doing everything yourself from the start, which is what I did when I was 12 on my faceless animation channel, where I was animating, editing, script writing, making the thumbnails, and recording everything myself. Step number 10. Now, this is only for those of you that are members of the Online Business Club. I just added a brand new step-by-step program on how to build an AI influencer with all of the prompts and PDFs and my entire workflows for creating viral videos that actually sell. And if you're not a member of OBC, I will link it in the description box down below, as this is where you can speak on live video calls with me. I will review your channel every single week to make sure you're doing the right thing from the start and you're not wasting months and thousands of dollars on mistakes. You can also see my channels and my entire step-by-step process for building these faceless channels. And I have a list of over 700 faceless channels making over $3,000 a month. And I also add new channels almost every day. And there's also a bunch of different things to get advantage of by being inside of this community. Anyways, that's it it for today. I will see you in some of the next tutorials.